All right, this is a quick little productivity tip, maybe a little self-help, personal development, but it could also work well with spirituality. If you want to get more done or you just want to stay more focused, put your phone on airplane mode. Yes, I know, very simple sounding, but how many of us can actually do this? How many of us can put aside our phone consciously put aside our phone and not use it while it's on? Very, very few of us, because one, if we don't put it on airplane mode, it'll probably either vibrate, we'll get a text, we'll get a notification, we'll open our phone, then we'll use it for a couple of minutes, and then our attention will be absolutely scrambled. Our attention will be directed in 5 different spots. Our attention will probably be located in 50 different spots. If you want to maintain single-pointed awareness, now, why is single-pointed awareness important? Single-pointed awareness is important in spirituality when you're raising your vibration, as you want to focus on one thing, which is usually the breath while you're meditating. But for a productivity tip, if you're, say, working on a project or if you're reading a book, wouldn't it be useful if your attention was still focused in one spot? If you still had this single-pointed attention? Well, it's pretty hard to have your attention focused in one spot if it's always focused, at least unconsciously, on what's going to happen with your phone. Your phone's kind of like a lottery system. Maybe not as much as a lottery system, but it's a lot of fun. You never know what's going to ring. You never know if you're going to win. You know, you're going to get a text from your friend, or you're going to get a notification saying you won $1 million or something like that. Everybody, we're all addicted to our phones. I would be the first one to say that I'm addicted to my phone, and that's again another part why I'm making this video. When I woke up today, the day before, I made a video about social media, checking TikTok right after I woke up. Unacceptable. Having this slight little social media addiction, trying to catch it at the beginning and just weed it out, because that's unacceptable for me. And with what I'm trying to do, I know that if I'm trying to raise my vibe even higher and be more productive, but not also just be more productive, ruthlessly productive, also maintain my mental health. I've realized that social media is not great for my health. I don't think it's really great for anybody's health, mental or physical. That's a whole nother rant. But maintaining airplane mode focus is that I woke up the other day, 2 days ago, and the first thing I did was check my phone. What did I do today? I woke up today and turned my phone onto airplane mode. This completely changed my morning. I think that this completely is going to revolutionize my morning routine, because I'm not even going to have the option. And of course, I'm not going to be getting any calls from anybody at 6 a.m. or 7 a.m. when I'm waking up. So that's not a huge deal for me. Maybe I don't need to keep my phone on airplane mode all day for every single thing. But if I do this at the start of the morning, that's at least one small win that can be broken down into even bigger wins, or that can be kind of the starting point for building momentum. So, and my phone is, when I'm recording this video right now on my phone, the phone's on airplane mode, because if I were to receive a call right now, it would go onto my computer, it would go onto my phone, and then it would probably stop recording. It would mess up this whole recording. Not saying this is any good, but if I'm practicing my public speaking skills, if I'm practicing just flowing, going stream of consciousness, I don't want any distractions in my way. I don't even want the possibility of my phone going off or ringing, because that would ruin the whole point of this. Imagine if you were speaking on stage and you had your phone in your pocket and you're in the middle of giving the speech, maybe you're doing a TED Talk or something, and 20,000 people in the crowd, and then your phone just rings. Wouldn't that kind of ruin the moment? It would make you distracted. You were probably in the flow state. You were probably giving a great speech about to do something, and you could give the same analogy for anything. Maybe you're writing. You're starting to write a new book, or you really enjoy writing poetry, and you're in the middle of writing a great poem, and then writing. All of a sudden your phone rings. And it doesn't even matter. It could be a spam call and you might not even pick it up, but just that one little distraction, your attention was focused. It was single-pointed attention. It was focused. And then you have some external thing. Now, one solution to this could just be to not have your phone anywhere near you. That's another solution. That's kind of the same thing as putting it on airplane mode, except for the fact that if, like me, when your phone rings, it shows up on your laptop. So if you don't have your laptop with you, then maybe you don't even need your phone with you in the first place. I recommend this kind of airplane mode focus, especially during the workday. If you are taking a break from work, sure. But say you're meditating. If you're meditating, why not put your phone on airplane mode? If you're meditating and your phone rings, are you going to pick it up? Is that going to ruin your meditation sesh? Or, maybe it's not. Maybe you see it as a challenge. Maybe you see it as a test. I'm just sharing my point of view, my little perspective on this. I'm not saying that my perspective is right. This is just something that I'm going to start trying, that I have started trying here and there, not only to limit my phone use, because I think my phone use has kind of gotten out of control as well, my phone addiction, but I think that this will help me to focus, more on myself, not in a selfish way, but to help me focus on building better habits, especially surrounding my phone, such as, not using it right after I wake up, not using it while I work, not getting distracted. Because, again, I know with a capital K, capital N, that I get distracted with my phone. Do you get distracted with your phone? Sometimes it's hard to admit it. Sometimes it's hard to admit that you have an addiction, especially when it's a subtle addiction like your phone. Like, I need my phone to survive. Like, maybe you do. Maybe you don't. This could be an interesting video in the future. Could you go an entire day with your phone on airplane mode? Or could you go an entire day without using your phone? That could be hilarious. I'm really not even sure if I could. Wow. That would be interesting to think about. But this airplane mode focus, can you apply this airplane mode focus into something that's not work related? Could be doing it with yoga. Could be doing it if you're just going for a walk, not even needing your phone. I don't know. It's just my 2 cents. Airplane mode focus. Single point focus. Single pointed attention.